All right, this video is a big one, and I've been inspired to make it after talking to countless of different business owners, online coaches, people in the info space. They come to me with really big followings, but a lack of being able to convert this audience at scale. So if you've gone viral, pulled in thousands, hundreds and thousands, even millions of views, and built a decent following, but your calendar is still empty, this is the video that you want to see. Because here's the truth that not enough people talk about. Viral content does not equal high ticket sales. There's a missing link between entertaining people and actually converting them into clients. And so in this video, I'm going to walk you through the buyer journey step by step, from awareness to trust to nurture, so you know exactly how to turn attention into paying clients by covering up the leaky holes in your funnel and basically giving your audience the information that they need to receive about you and about your solution, which will push them to make an educated decision of booking a call with you and then hopefully turning into a client. So let's start here with awareness. Awareness being your short form content, your wide net that you're casting, right? This is your shorts on Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and it's usually where you get seen. It's usually where you have the highest leverage to reach the highest volume of people. A lot of people allocate their attention there. They spend their time there, and they're also scrolling through a high volume of people every single day. Imagine just how many accounts, how many faces people are seeing, but then at the same time, think back on how many actually stick. So with that said, we know that all they really do is build recognition. It gets people thinking this guy's videos are cool, but that doesn't equal trust or authority, which is ultimately what you need to make a sale and to turn strangers into clients. So as we can see here, our top of funnel is obviously awareness. It's our short form content, but this does serve a purpose. This does not go to say that it doesn't serve a purpose, because as you'll see throughout the rest of this video, every stage of the funnel is obviously equally important. And this first stage of the funnel is in building awareness and bringing people into the funnel in the first place. We do this through opening curiosity loops, aligning with your ICP's perspectives and values, and showing the lifestyle. Something that all things that are congruent with where people are at, what mental state they're in when they're scrolling these short form platforms. But now the first element of the missing link within your entire acquisition system and your entire funnel is YouTube. It's posting long form content that builds trust. The purpose of this, once again, is of course converting high ticket. People need depth, meaning people need more time spent with you. People need more information on what your solution is. And people also need you to build up more desire within their heads before they'd even consider making this purchasing decision with you. And so long form content does exactly that. It gives the space to teach, to show the frameworks, and to share the case studies. And this is exactly where your audience starts thinking, okay, this person can actually solve my problems. Let me look into booking a call with them. So once again, this stage of the funnel is aimed at building trust. It's the in-depth frameworks, giving them reasons to believe your solution works for them, case studies, etc. And another very important reason, backed by data on a study that Google did, stresses just how important long form content is, and generally just spending more time with your audience, not necessarily just through long form content. The bigger picture is having more time spent in front of your audience so they can get to know you more, understand your solution, and actually build up the trust that they need to know that you're the one to fix their problems. And what I'm talking about is Google's 7-11-4 rule, which suggests that a potential customer needs to spend 7 hours consuming your content across 11 different touch points on 4 different platforms before they would ever develop the trust to make a purchase. In this case, it's develop the trust to be able to justify their conversion and action event of booking a call with you. That then takes us to a very forgotten, a very slept on stage of the funnel, which is our nurture, which consists of Instagram stories to build a familiarity bias and build more trust overall, and our backend, which is very, very important and oftentimes non-existent with a lot of online coaches and service-based business owners out there. So as I've said, most coaches stop at content. They think that just posting is enough. But what you actually need here is a few simple, easy levers to pull, which is number one, Instagram stories to build familiarity bias, which is actually done on the front end. This can be done before they book the call. They can be seeing Instagram stories after they book the call. So it serves both purposes. It's a double-edged sword on our side. And with these, we're covering daily touch points, proof, and more value, just like we are throughout our long form content and just like we kind of touch on in our short form content. Now, where this section gets very valuable is in our back-end nurture, which once again, most coaches and service-based business owners fail to execute on. This simply consists of having a few different elements, such as a confirmation page, email and SMS sequences after people have booked the call, and they're only seeing the confirmation page video once they book the call as well. Even retargeting ads at scale. If you have enough people booking calls with you, your pixel has enough data to target people that just have booked calls from the window of when they book to when that call is, and you're at scale. That's an amazing thing to do. That's going to increase the intent. It's going to drastically increase your show rate as well, and it's going to keep leads warm until they show up to the call. All 3 of these things are going to do that. Not only does it increase the chances that leads actually show up to the call, but it also makes them show up to the call with higher intent and not curiosity, so that your sales team or yourself can avoid having more education calls with lower quality leads that don't know enough about your offer and haven't seen enough proof to understand that you're the guy to fix their problems. So the whole point of our backend nurture systems is that you sold them on booking. Now you need to sell them on actually showing up to the call and giving them all the information needed so that they can make an educated purchase with you. So in summary, going viral only covers step 1. The missing link that you most likely don't have within your entire acquisition system, if you're watching this video and you've gotten even thousands of views is the trust and nurture aspect of your acquisition system. Without those, you'll always have an audience, but no revenue coming in. And so just like how I've implemented for myself with my own personal brand, as well as a handful of other clients, we want our acquisition system to be congruent with this journey right here, which is going from awareness to trust to nurture to becoming a client. And if you're a coach or info seller that's made it this far in the video and you want to see how implementing an acquisition system like this looks into your personal brand and business, I'll leave a link down below where you can book a call to speak directly with me one-on-one, apply to work with me and my team. And on that call, I'll see if you're a good fit and audit your entire situation and see what the biggest levers to pull are to scale fast. And make sure to like and subscribe for future videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.